Let's do it.
All right, here we go, guys. Welcome back to another great episode of the Pitch and Pint Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Mr. Pernell Davis. I got my guy with the hat to the right, Mr. Edgar Martin. Episode 51, man.
51.
51, man. We're doing all right.
Hey.
51. I'm going to say my 51, Randy Johnson. What you got?
That's a good one. Man, we can go with Randy Johnson, Brian Cox. I know what I'm talking about.
I like Brian Cox hit you in the mile, so I appreciate what he did, but Randy Johnson a little more accomplished. Like you said, he in the Hall of Fame.
I agree.
Got some championships behind him, so we're going to have to stay with Randy Johnson.
Hey, that's cool, man.
Let's do it, man.
51.
Episode 51. All right, man. So we're going to jump right on in. I want to know, how surprised are you of the way the NBA playoffs been going, man?
I did not expect it to go like this. You know what I'm saying? Boston, I was expecting them to come out the East. If not, see them in the Eastern Conference Finals at least. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody would have predicted they were gonna do 4-1, bro.
That's crazy. I think it was 4-2.
4-2. Oh yeah, you're right. 4-2. Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah. And then the way they lost
their last one,
Game 6, bro. That's crazy.
Like they wasn't even there.
Yeah, that's.
But
that's
when
tough,
you lose Tatum, like everybody been saying, somebody was better. Now when you lose Tatum, you see the value of Tatum.
But shit, they were losing with Tatum now too. Now.
No, but it didn't look like that.
Yeah, they ain't look that bad, but they were still losing.
And even in the first two games, the Knicks had come from behind wins.
Yeah, they was down by 20 the first two
games.
So
they wasn't. Yeah. He was a big impact.
Yeah. Yeah, that.
Yeah, so
come on now, yeah. We know that much now.
No, we don't know because people don't act like they don't know. People act like Tatum is not the best player on that team.
I tell you this though, I'm not finna give them that excuse as to why they lost the series because Jason Tatum got hurt.
It was a big part of it.
Nah, bro.
It's a big part of it because you still got to deal with Tatum in the Game 6, and he can damn near push it to a 7. So what? Now you don't even have to deal with that.
But like you say, the first two games they was up by 20 points with Tatum, and they lost both games. So
understandable, but it was still pressure put on you because knowing that Tatum is there.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you don't have Tatum in 6, you know you ain't got Tatum in 6.
Yeah.
So I know I ain't got to worry about him. And listen, that's like football, but we ain't got Randy Moss ain't playing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let our hair down a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with that. But the fact, like I say, but the reason I ain't gonna give him that is because the first two games with Tatum, you had a 20-point lead at some point in the game, and you lost both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
So that was
But Tatum helped you get the 20-point lead.
Yeah,
it's a big difference. You had to come from behind instead of you was up. You seen the score when we went in the ball. I was like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, I'm with you, but to me, that's what them two games does. What lost them. That was the biggest reation to me.
The first two, I agree.
That like snatched the soul out of them. You know what I'm saying?
I agree, but then they came back. When they came back to New York and won a nice one in Game 3 in New York, I was like, oh shit, we got a series.
Yeah.
So I thought they was going to take the second one in New York, which they was up most of the game.
Yeah.
In the second one in New York, and then ended up falling apart. So, I ain't never been. Listen, I ain't a Boston fan. I ain't a Knicks fan.
You ain't got no dog in the fight.
I ain't got no dog in the fight, but I hate the Knicks. I don't like Boston, but I hate the Knicks. It's a big difference.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then to see them, and basketball is it sucks, but when the Knicks are good, basketball is a little better. You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing. Well, they better not fuck around and let them win the championship.
Oh my God!
You ain't gonna hit the end of it.
We're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move off the planet.
You ain't gonna hit the end of it, boy. When them New York people win, son, and then you got the biggest. Well, I ain't gonna say the biggest. One of the biggest Knicks fan on the biggest sports network in the world, Stephen A. Smith. You know he gonna talk his shit every day.
He don't count.
You know what I'm saying?
He don't count.
You don't count?
He lost a lot of
What?
a lot of validation for me with the LeBron shit. So it don't even matter no more.
What he did? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we're gonna have to hear his you know what I'm talking about?
I used to even you working and hustling and bustling in life.
Yeah.
I would go on YouTube just to hear what he said that day about whatever was going on.
You value his opinion.
I value his opinion, but now with all that, it just lost me a little bit because I don't feel like a guy of his caliber should be doing everything in the world to appreciate a guy of LeBron's caliber in that space.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I think when it started getting personal, it kind of lost me because I always looked at Stephen A., Stuart Scott, some guys that I know gonna tell how they feel, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate it, so it just lost a little bit for me. And I always, I'm a Cowboys fan, so I still know he's gonna talk shit about my Cowboys, but I still want to hear what he got to say because it used to be funny sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But the shit with LeBron just wasn't funny to me.
Yeah, went left on that.
Yeah, it just went left, and then so I really don't even. He ain't gonna bother me.
Yeah, I feel you. And it ain't that I hold his opinion to the highest regards. It ain't that. It just you're gonna have to hear his annoying voice talking about the Knicks every fucking day if they win the championship. You know what I'm saying? But I think they got a good chance. They're gonna be an interesting series between them and the Pacers. You know what I mean?
But I remember I said this last year. I said, give my boy 2 years, Ant-Man gonna win him a ship. Cause you know I'm probably the biggest Ant-Man fan you probably know.
Definitely.
And I said, bro,
I can
2 years.
That.
2 years, my boy gonna have him a ship. He's like, nah.
Hey.
He ain't got it yet.
I was about to say, yo.
He knocking on the door.
He definitely making strides, you know what I'm saying?
He's knocking on the door, and I'm gonna be real. At the beginning of the season, I was like, "What the fuck are we doing over there, man?" So had a season like last season. Now we coming and is this pissed off when they got Randall and traded away Towns, and I'm like, I just didn't feel like Randall fit their game, and
Yeah.
But shit, he proving me wrong.
They trust me. They doing better than I expected. I ain't expect them to be back in the West Finals with the changes that they made. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But when you got dogs over there, man, it ain't just him. I love Niles Reed. Oh my God, that's my guy, bro. He can play, boy.
I agree.
So and it's young guns, so it's like some young guns gonna win because you got the Pacers, you got the Knicks. You're gonna either have the Nuggets or OKC in Minnesota.
So who would you rather play?
If I'm who?
Denver or OKC?
I think if I'm them, I'd rather play Denver because I think Niles Reed can match up with Jokic better than most people.
I agree.
And Jokic ain't just even if Jokic gets stuff because of his girth and his size on Niles Reed down low. That's better than him. That's better than him up top of the key, initiating the offense, shooting threes, getting people involved. Yo, get on the block, bitch. Pass that bitch from the block. It's easier for us to guard when you at the block on one side of the floor compared to being at the top of the key, and you got another big who really ain't used to being out there. Nas Reed's gonna be in your shit.
OKC they ain't been making it easy for him though.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't having his way. I mean, he's still putting up numbers, but he ain't having his way. Like it ain't. You know what I'm talking about? It ain't the.
But honestly, like I told people before, I never respected the Cavs. Never. I don't know why, but I look at them, I'm like, man, that shit ain't gonna do nothing this time. You know what I'm saying? Beat the shit out my Heat now. Don't get but I know I ain't got nothing. So, and the Pacers, bro, them niggas coming to play, boy. You play them bitches, you better get some sleep. You better be hydrated.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers running.
I think it's interesting too. I know you seen that NBA poll from the players where they say the most overrated player was Halliburton. Did you agree with that at the
time? For me, I don't think I watch enough to figure out who's the most overrated. But when I watch him play, I don't see overrated. Like I see a player that can play. Like you know what I'm saying?
I was surprised by that, especially because it was a players poll. You know, these boys in the field. You know what I'm saying? It's different when they come from the media or fans, but you know, the most respect comes from the players. You know what I'm saying? So I was surprised.
But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people was upset that he was even on that USA team.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's it. Like, man, that nigga over. He shouldn't even like, but that could be me type shit.
Yeah.
So I think a lot of that came from that, and I also it's just a player like he's not a glamorous player. Like what
I
you
think
don't.
that's what it is.
Is
It
what
ain't
I'm
it ain't pretty.
exactly what I'm doing is just effective.
He get the job done, but it ain't the most eye candy. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm playing in the city that people don't care nothing. I'm not in the line. I'm not in the big cities, the big lights. Bitch, I'm in Indiana.
But like I say, it's the players though. Like
Yeah,
the players know. You know what I'm
in
saying?
the words of the great philosopher Day, players fuck up. You know what I'm
Yeah, that
saying?
real though. That real.
So
Yeah.
but he doing what he know how to do, bro.
Yeah.
Players play, bro. No matter I got to the league, I'm the face of a franchise. That says a lot already.
Mm-hmm.
Because you think how many people are really making it to the NBA, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for him to be doing what he's doing, I honestly want Halliburton in the finals.
Yeah.
Honestly, not just because I don't like the Knicks. I just think he's a fun player. Like you see him, he's mostly smiling, having fun. I mean, I ain't like the shit what his daddy did. I feel like his dad should have got knocked out, but you know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit, but he can't control what his daddy did.
That's real though.
I think he get a lot of criticism and people be coming at him because they think he's sweet. Like shit ain't sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you never see him really lash out and be he smile, he talking shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I think I respect that because he had so many chances with people just nitpicking and trying him and shit to really blow up and have an episode, but he never have an episode. He just keep chugging along, keep playing, keep winning. That's really all. That's a fucking example of professionalism.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he turned up a little more after the poll came out. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. You know how that shit be inside. Like, all right. It was a sarcastic laugh. Like, I'm gonna fuck all y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. Come on, man. That shit just. I think it's disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful. And I ain't gotta say out loud that you disrespecting me. I ain't gotta be mad about it. Like, you disrespect. Like in my head, like, all right, you gonna have to see me.
I'm gonna say this though. You know, I'm gonna put the NBA on Front Street. Why you even take a poll like that? Like, why do you want to know as a league who do the players think the most overrated? To me, you trying to stir up something, right or wrong?
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm gonna give them a little pushback on that. Like, why you even asking them that question? You know, they just they answering the question as honestly as they. You gotta pick somebody.
Well, why is this question even?
You gotta pick somebody, right?
Right.
So, you know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna give them more blame than the players. The players just, you know, like you say, players fuck up. That's what they thought, but bitch, they was wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Shit sweet, boy. I don't know, light bright getting buckets, man. That's it's probably the coolest light skinned nigga y'all got right now, bro.
Hey man, I thought I'd never hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Give a light skin some credit,
the
bro.
light skin y'all got right now, bro.
Okay.
Shit, he got to come back for some because they killed Drake.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So he got to bringing it back.
Hey, I don't know if you've been looking, but boy, he done started the comeback. You know what I'm talking about? Well, I ain't gonna say that because he ain't know.
He never went no damn well, but hey, if you want to call it, that's how you want to see it. That's how you see it. But no, on the G though, he been doing his thing, bro. Knicks got a good team too, so I just hate them because I hate their fans. Mm-hmm. Like I'm a real, I want to say a student in the game. I really watch because I want to see good basketball.
Yeah.
So even though my team ain't in it, I want to see good basketball, but I'm a realist too.
Yeah.
And these New York fans are just not real with themselves at nothing, bro. That's the most delusional state in the United States.
The whole state.
The whole state is delusional, bro. The whole state.
Hey, one thing about the New Yorkers, but they got a lot of pride and a lot of what is it? Confidence is the word. You know what I'm saying?
I call it stupidity, but
Stupidity.
you confident in something that never fucking win.
If the New York Knicks win a championship, the fan that I think deserves the most credit is Spike Lee, dog. Gotta be Spike
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah.
Know what I'm
I
saying?
can respect that.
We done seen him
Yeah.
from the Mars commercial with Jordan to now an old man. We done seen a whole transformation, and that boy still ain't got no championship.
Yeah. So
Know what I'm saying?
ain't none of them. All these new Knicks fans, they don't got shit to cheer about. They never seen their team win.
Hey, so I got to give him the most credit, dog. If they end up winning, Spike Lee gotta, somebody got to be at the top.
Yeah, I agree. There's a couple of people I know that growing up was Knicks fans.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess celebrities.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's some people that, Coach Gamble, I know he's that hard. He's from Alabama. I don't know how you from Alabama and you like the Knicks. Bro, I don't know, bro. Then he likes San Francisco in football.
See, I understand that part. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. The man don't know. He's just a country dude. He don't know what he want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, Alabama ain't got nothing, so you got to give him
It's a
grace.
bunch of stuff, but between Alabama and California and Alabama and New York.
Yeah.
But he don't know no better. Forgive him, Lord. He don't know no better. Yeah. But yeah, man. But I don't know. I mean, we weren't even supposed to talk about this, but it just popped into my head.
What?
The WNBA.
Opening night.
Not opening night.
Oh, what?
All these good players getting waived. There's a lot of good girls out there that have been playing, came out of college that didn't even get drafted. So to me, I almost feel like the way this new women regime taking over, it almost need to be every NBA team need to have a WNBA team.
Every NBA city?
Every NBA team
need to have a WNBA?
Need to have a WNBA team.
Why you said that?
Bro, there's too many good women that don't have a job.
Oh, okay.
You firing women that was averaging 15 points last year. Look on the NBA roster, there's a bunch of bitches on here who ain't.
I think the problem is the revenue though.
It's starting to come. That's what I'm saying. With the way this is going, it's coming.
So I mean,
bro, you need at least 3 to 5 more teams.
But you know how that go. What sport have we ever seen that they're gonna do one at a time? So yeah, you might be right. They might need that, but I think that's gonna take a while though.
Because you getting a flood of good girls finna come the next 3-4 years out of their college. You're gonna get a flood of people, so you really were gonna have to be just cutting people.
I tell you what, though, the league gonna be competitive as shit, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be competitive if you add 3 to 5 more teams, because the girls that's getting cut can play.
Shit, they gotta go overseas. But nah, I feel you though.
Yeah,
I feel you. But I just know that gonna take time. They ain't gonna be able to do that overnight. You know what I'm saying?
They need to do that big tomorrow night. Bro, you got good girls averaging 15, 16, 12. Averaging 12 points as a professional is damn good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I ain't got a job, bro. I just averaged 15 last year, bro. I ain't got a job this year.
Yeah, that's tough, bro. That's tough. That's tough.
Come on, bro. So WNBA, man, I think it's going, I wouldn't say turn some fans off, but it's going to make people feel a certain type of way. Like, because you would never see this in the men's, in the WNBA. I mean, the NBA. You would never see players of that caliber just getting released. Just cut.
Yeah, that's tough, dog. I don't know, man.
There's some stuff with this. When I seen Las Vegas, there's a chick, she went undrafted. She came for the Los Angeles Aces, and She was hooping. No, Las Vegas. I'm sorry, Las Vegas. She was hooping. I think the preseason she was averaging 15, 16. Should have been drafted, but like I said, and it's so limited that she didn't even get drafted. And then everybody was thinking she did good enough to be able to stay, and she get the boot. Then you got some people on the bench who ain't
bought nothing.
So now it's looking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this one is a different. This one is black. Some of them on the benches.
Yeah.
And they ain't. I don't know,
man. You
man.
know how them politics work.
Yeah, man. We're going to. Something got to happen, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, man. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know, man. Like I said, the NBA playoffs. It's been a lot of surprises, dog. Yeah.
It's fun though.
Yeah. So
it's fun to like not know. Cause normally you have one or two teams in there that you just feel like are like damn near juggernauts.
Yeah.
You ain't got that. Not this playoffs, cause
even Denver, bro, like for them to fire their coach before the playoffs start, I'm like, yeah, they'll probably get bounced first, second round, and now they got a game 7. Who you got? Who you got? Before we move on,
I gotta go. I've been another team I don't respect is OKC. I always told you that.
Yeah.
I don't respect OKC. I don't think when it's time to get it done,
you don't think they're ready?
To me, yeah, that's bullshit. Shy is good. Don't get me wrong. They got good. I just don't respect OKC. OKC and the Cavs are two teams that they can do as good as they want to do all season. I just don't respect them, bro. I don't know why.
You got to see it to believe. They got to make it.
Yeah. I think Jokic and Murray gonna be a lot today. They play today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jokic and shit, they might be on. They probably on right now.
I ain't check what time.
I think they play like 3:30.
I'm gonna tell you OKC. Seafood dinner.
You don't pay your debts,
bro. You still owe me too.
You don't pay your debts, bro.
Wow, look at you.
I can't be betting with this man.
Seafood dinner, bro.
You don't pay your debts, bro.
Seafood
dinner. Pay your debts, then we can start betting back, bro. NFL or something. But you know what I mean.
And we ain't never even talk about y'all on the Budge page, you know what I'm
talking about? Yeah, I'm
taking pictures and you know what I'm talking about? But you done made a backdoor deal on me?
Man, listen, bro, it's crazy. I go there one day. I'm on the rack. I just pull up. Let me give me some buzz. I pull up. The lady comes. She said, how long have you been coming to Buzz? I said, man. Tell her my age. I said, at least as long as I can remember.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been coming to Buzz. Let's say, we're gonna do a customer spotlight. We're gonna take a picture. We'll pay your meal will be comped and paid for. I'm like, damn right.
Can't turn that down.
Tell you. Let's take a picture. She asked me a couple more little questions. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Shit on the website. You know what I'm saying? I am a pretty big deal though.
See that should have been part of the negotiation, dog. You're supposed to, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, all right. I need one more thing from you. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. You're right. I dropped the ball.
We need no sponsors, dog. You know what I'm talking
about? You hang with the goddamn manager.
What you want, man?
But yeah.
Boy, I say thirsty. But yeah, Buds, man, we need to have a talk, man. We need to have a talk, Buds. You know what I'm saying? We need some sponsorship.
Yeah, Buds, we need sponsorships.
Hey, we both been going to Buds our whole life.
Serious.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Like I told you, my mama was working there when she was 15, dog. You know what I'm saying?
So you should have a free lifetime Buzz.
That's what I'm trying to say. So the least we could do is get a sponsorship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, we're gonna have that talk, man. What we got next, bro?
You're right. Man. Goddamn Meghan Stallion, man. It's a little questionable. What's going on now? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No unfortunate situation. My boy gets stabbed, and while he's in custody.
14 times.
Jeez.
2 in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Now, just imagine if this man really innocent, bro. This man about to get it lied to, and he ain't even did nothing. Imagine that, bro.
That's crazy.
And I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy.
Man, I know. It best the true story need to come out.
I mean, ain't it kind of funny though? Like they say, the bodyguard who was driving, the car with everybody in it, allegedly he came forward and said that the girl Kelsey, Meghan Thee Stallion's best friend, was the one who shot her. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of days after they find out, this man ended up stabbed. So you can't help but think, like, damn, what's going
Who
on?
dropped it down? Who dropped it down?
You know what I'm saying? And the dude who stabbed him, he got life in prison. He ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's I think it's too much gray area. I don't even know how he get convicted. Like, what happened? But a lot of this stuff wasn't being said up until now.
Yeah, because the bodyguard was trying to protect the girl Kelsey. He didn't want her to go to jail, so he didn't say nothing. But supposedly, allegedly, they saying that it wasn't sitting right with him no more. That an innocent dude in jail. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I think if you let it go this far, then you might well forever hold your peace. You shouldn't even let me go to jail. Listen. If I'm Tory, I appreciate you
I was finna
saying
say
something.
shit. I want to get
But
out.
bro, you shouldn't let me get this far.
I mean, also, Tory Lanez could have said something, but I get it. He don't want to, that go against the street code. I guess
You
that's
ain't
considered.
no street nigga, bro. I hate people talking about going against the code. If you was a street dude, you was in the street, then you that's the code you live by.
Yeah.
But you ain't no street dude.
Yeah.
What code you gotta live by?
I tell you this, if that was his thought process, bitch, after I almost get killed, boy, that's out the door, boy.
Well,
I'm finna get nailed to the cross because I don't want to break no street code. Like, and I don't even supposed to be in here.
Yeah, I'm not even letting myself get in that situation.
Yeah.
You gonna listen. I ain't gonna tell on you, but I'm damn sure not gonna take the rap either. Well, I know I ain't shooting no gun. I don't give a damn what y'all say.
Tell you.
Bitch can figure it out after that. Everything telling me, bitch, I ain't shoot nothing.
I ain't shoot nothing.
So, bitch, y'all figure it out. Y'all gonna be able to tell off my vibe that, bitch, y'all better say something. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no, it get that far when you know. And then the other two know what y'all say. Well, he just was more suitable to go to jail than us.
This the crazy part to me. After I heard the press conference, where they talked about the new evidence, bro, I didn't know that when they first investigated the crime scene, Tory Lanez was the only one that was tested for gun residue, bro. You got 4 people in the truck, and he the only one get tested. Like, what's going on, bro? Like,
this shit was already planned. They already said they was going to say he did it. We all gonna say he did it. Bitch, he did it. That's
crazy.
what happened.
Shit crazy, dog.
That's what happened.
Like we talked about politics, but that shit deep too, boy. Like, we ain't gonna get into all the, you know what I mean? But that shit real deep.
That's tough. I feel bad for him if it pan out the way it's looking like it's gonna pan out. That is tough. I don't know how you even like I said, how do you even let yourself get to get to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not even bro. I ain't shooting nothing. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying?
They got a petition going around. They got a petition going around trying to get him out of prison. They asking for the governor to pardon him, whatever. And they saying it's a chance he can get a new trial. And the district attorney who was in California at the time he got convicted, he ain't the district attorney no more. It's somebody else. So they saying chances are if he get a new trial, the new district attorney ain't gonna go forward with it. So he'll probably get pardoned because it's a good chance he can win now with the new evidence. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
It don't make sense.
Yeah. So he got two appeals going. So I just gotta wait and see what they say. But bro, from everything I heard at that press conference, dog, sound like Cub supposed to be coming home, Bill.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm almost to the point to where he can be coming home and one of theirs need to be going.
See, and during the trial, the girl Kelsey asked for immunity. So if you know you ain't did nothing, why you want immunity? That tell you right now what happened. Mm-hmm. So she ain't,
Did they grant her immunity?
Yes, she ain't gonna go to jail. But I seen people online like this Meghan and Stallion need to go to jail because she know who shot her, and she sent this man to prison saying that he was the one that did it. Know what I mean?
Yeah. So you falsify evidence. See, all kind of stuff. You lied. Yeah.
Yeah, dog. We're gonna see, man. But that messed up, man. And I'm a Tory Lanez fan, dog. You know what I'm saying? If he did what he did, if he actually did it, then yeah, you got to do the time.
But he always been so adamant about he didn't do it though.
Even in the music, and that I ain't gonna lie. When I even before I really heard all the details, I'm like, I know this man can't be that dumb to put it in his music if he really did something like. I really felt his innocence in the song. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, nah, ain't no way that man did that, bro. Why would he? And then look, a lot of people that turned on him when it first happened, like rappers and stuff, like turned on him. Unfollow. That's the first thing when people ain't messing with each other. They start unfollowing. Even Ross came out talking crazy about him. But at some point, it was a turn, as if like they found out the truth, and him and Ross squashed their little beef. Drake always like supported him. It's like he knew the truth from the jump. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people like reverse, bro. Before the end of the trial, but I was shocked when they say he was guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but that's tough.
Yeah,
that is fucking tough, bro.
Yeah, I know that.
And to be just out and free, knowing you sent the bill, is even tougher. Because I don't understand how you can even operate.
Yeah.
Like for me, I can't see me. Somebody ain't did nothing, and I'm just gonna have I can't see me doing that. I mean, I don't know what the circumstances have to be to make me feel like to do that, to think that. I don't know, the situation they was in. It was my best friend and this dude. Well, we gotta say that nigga. I don't know what they did. You know what I'm saying?
This what I'm thinking. She signed to Rock Nation. You know what I'm saying? It's like if these people want you to do certain things, and it's like, okay, you got to make a choice. Like either you're gonna do what we tell you, or face the consequence. Whatever the consequence is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because Rock Nation tried to sign him, bro, years ago. Because he independent, and he turned it down, and he owned his masters. And we know, bro, that shit is real, bro. Like, they can say what they want to say, but that shit real, bro. When it comes to owning your masters, and
right,
you know how that shit go, man. So now that you refuse to sign with them, and something like this happened, is like they got an agenda. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying allegedly. You know what I mean? I don't know, but when you connect the dots, it kind of makes sense.
What? Shit, man. ain't adding up, so you niggas subtract.
Yeah,
Damn, man.
yeah,
I
man.
feel bad from getting stabbed all up too, man. That's
But I can't believe he survived.
shit.
14?
He need to survive for this real true shit to come out.
But that says a lot. That make you actually think like this man survived that, bro. Like, oh no, boy.
He need to survive so we can these real shit can come out and they can start getting some shit in motion. Cause it's one of y'all ain't got immunity.
You know what I'm saying? And then I know he probably thinking like, bitch, I gotta go through all this, bro, just to get out of jail. Like, cause you know, if they didn't have any sympathy for him before then, it's like, bro, this man almost got killed, bro. Like, you ain't got no, like, you gotta feel some type of,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Remorse or
Like,
something.
damn, this man finna, like, let's really look into this. Like, maybe we made a mistake, man. Let's give another.
Right.
This man about to get killed. And like I said, the timing, bro. How does a couple days after this new evidence thing is out there, the man end up stabbed, bro? He been in jail for over a year now, right? He that was a big period of time for something like that to happen. But this happened right around the time with this new evidence about the.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. 1 + 1 is 2, dog.
Most days of the week.
Hey man, that's just me though. I could be wrong, you know. I don't know everything, but I know a little bit.
He ain't wrong with that. He ain't wrong with that, boy.
Yeah.
But we'll see, man. We're gonna keep our eyes our ears and our eyes to the streets.
You know what I'm saying?
And we're gonna figure out what's going on, because this shit here ain't right at all.
Yeah.
All right, man. Last topic of the session. Man, I just realized you're getting old, man.
Why you say that, partner?
I was just going to the spring game for Boy High because I'm a supporter, and y'all had y'all 20 years. Like them boys said, y'all been graduated 20 years
20
ago.
years, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
It don't even feel like it, dog.
Yeah, it don't, man.
God, 20. We've been out of high school 20 years, bro.
20 years, bro.
And we the legacy class, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was kind of dope being back there, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just, and then to hear, it's really like maybe 3 or 4 teachers that's still there that was there.
Yeah.
So you got a whole transformation of the school. Got a new, aeronautics program added on to it. You know what I'm saying? So there's some good stuff going on over there. I think they're just getting a bad rap for, certain behaviors and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think every school get that. I think it's just more amplified because it's bullying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I don't know about you, but I felt appreciated, dog. You know what I'm saying? The way they honored us and had us walk on the field. You know what I'm saying? Even though we all wasn't there, it wasn't everybody, but
yeah, at least the ones that came to represent.
Yeah, I felt appreciated, dog. And hey, I got to give a shout out to Jude, dog. Jude called me the day before, like, bro, you going to the game? What game? Boy, man, spring football. I was like, I ain't really planned on it. Why you going? Yeah. All right, I'm coming. I said, I got to work though, so know what I mean? I'll probably just, skirted off work or whatever. Long story short, I ended up coming. Turned out all right, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Good vibe, man. Good vibe.
The boy Lamar pulled up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't know that. That was unexpected. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was dope, bro.
Yeah.
And just him and Hollywood Brown too. We can't leave him out.
Yep.
They showed up, showed some love, took pictures with everybody, had conversations with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just straight down to earth, and especially the kids. I mean, That's crazy that you can go and play catch with your favorite, your favorite athlete. That's like in our time, like we talked about. That's like us getting to play catch with Mike
Michael
Vick.
Vick when we were young.
Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying?
Big fat.
You know what I mean? So just to have them be able to play catch and talk and mingle with him and get to know him, he taking selfies and people FaceTiming other people to let him talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just to come there and be just so accessible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you ain't just come and wanting to be on some I'm cool shit. Like, hey man, y'all, like you was accessible. You talked to all the kids. You dapped up every player. Took a picture with every coach, administrator. It's just that was love, bro.
The man. I mean, every time he outdo himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we done seen him do that before at the little camps and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, that was just something. I mean, maybe they knew about it already that he was coming, but
Right.
we had no clue. You know what I'm saying? So for him to just pull up, like that, embrace everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't turn down no pictures, no nothing. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. And shout out to the administration, definitely the principal, who told us we got whatever we need, whatever we want to do. Let's just all meet and we talk about. Also, shout out to Dr. Jackson too. She ain't there no more, but she was a big part of trying to bridge that gap. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With the school again. So we definitely appreciate that, man. And like you said, I genuinely had a good time just being there and just soaking it up. You know what I mean? How many times I done killed you on that field? You know what I'm saying? It's like it just brought it all back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever, man.
Then beat your son in what, 3 races?
Oh nah, I got evidence.
I mean, I beat the nigga. Nigga's son called me out.
Hey, Lamar lucky too.
Yeah.
he tried Lamar. Lamar ain't never. He ain't give him the fade though. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga ducking the smoke.
But yo, man, nah, it brought back a lot of memories, bro. Walking on that field. You know what I'm saying? It's still, like I said, it don't feel like no 20 years at all. But
yeah, definitely don't.
But yeah, man, I felt appreciated, man, and looking forward to the reunion.
So it's gonna be dope, man. I think get everybody in town to be able to come and hang out and party a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We actually party a little bit after that.
Yeah.
And we
can't tell them too much, though.
We still paying.
Hey, don't give them too much, dog.
I can say it don't feel like 20 years.
Nah.
Until I still shouldn't take me this long to recover.
Yeah. Nah, that part.
Wow. Definitely, man. The reunion it's gonna be wild. No, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be wild, but it's gonna be something. And then just to see on social media some people chiming in, like, you know what I mean? So I think them seeing this, let them know that it's real, bro. Like I said, I was just like, man, I'm gonna come with y'all. Like thinking it's just gonna be something. I'm just gonna go but the shit was definitely worth. If you did call out or clear your schedule, it was actually worth it. So we had fun, even though and we got a new coaching staff too. Not a new staff, but a new head coach. So Trey is the first player to ever play for Boynton High to become the head coach.
That's big.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
So that's what's up. Shout out to Trey.
And didn't he play with Lamar?
Yeah, he played with Lamar on that team with Lamar at Boynton High. So I think they graduated 2015.
2015.
He was on that team. So definitely shout out to Trey. And Trey, a face we always see, Trey's son. And kids play with the Bulldogs. So we used to seeing Trey brothers play, So we definitely used to seeing Trey, but definitely shout out to Trey because Trey another one that's making it easy, accessible, like whatever you need. We want to try to make sure that this is a feeder program for us going in, but it's a little give and take. Like I said, they bring the kids over there. They play the spring. They played the purple and white game over there at the Hester Center. So definitely somebody who's trying. I mean, you gotta respect anybody that's trying because we know for so long that the relationship been a little fractured between the high school and the little league. You know what I'm saying? So now to try to we got all the pieces in place to get them aligned.
Got to bridge that gap.
Yeah, the gap is definitely it's at the point to it is there now.
It's coming.
No, it ain't even coming. It's there.
It's there. Okay, that's what I like to hear.
The bridge is there.
That's what I like to hear, bro. Because it's a shame, bro, with all the talent we got them wanting, man, and you see it in little league, but then when it's time to go to high school, it's a gap. But if you telling me,
yeah,
they done built the bridge for that gap, hey,
absolutely,
I can't wait to see.
they built the bridge for that gap. And listen, Trey, just hold on, baby. Calvary is coming. Just hold on.
Hold on. Okay.
Just hold on. I mean, and just seeing them, they got good size. You know what I mean? I think they lacking some pieces, some real explosive pieces like other high schools gonna have. You know what I mean?
That's what spring football for.
Yeah.
Now we get to see what this is what we got to go do. You still
Exactly.
got what we in May, you got June, July, you got 3 more months.
Yeah.
To figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then you know. And it's always good to go start hitting some other shit. We've been spring football maybe 15, maybe about 12 to 15 practices you have for spring.
Yeah.
And we've been beating up on each other.
Yep.
So it was good to see, you know, or good to get out there and hit some other shit.
Yeah, right.
Some people don't care nothing about, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely seen some bright spots. Seen some bright spots, some stuff we can, you know, build around and just add to. And I know they good at developing. He can get a lot out of them kids. You know what I mean? Kids definitely respect him. Definitely seeing the connections that he have and the people that's, you know, coming and want to be a part of what's going on. And also the level, like he played at a high level for a long time. Like Trey played, he wasn't just on the team. He played. Like coming in as a freshman, he was playing.
Yeah.
So they can understand like that's tough to do going D1 and coming in and being a starter all that time. So yeah, he played some high level football for a long time. So you know what the hell he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of kids, you can start buying into that when they start seeing the product. It's just gonna take some time.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a process.
It's a process. I have to just hold on, man. The Calvary coming. We having a lot of conversations. Yeah, it's a lot of conversations being had, Trey. So we're gonna.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna figure it out, man. But man, we definitely had a blast. Looking forward to the reunion. I'm gonna hit Lamar up, you know what I mean? See if he's gonna pull up to the reunion, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, you would think what I would think.
Yeah.
Hey, how Lamar gonna pull up to that?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up, man. Well, that's dope. But hey, we got some guys too that's in our class that's a pretty big deal. We still got Johnny with Handle Life. We got Wallace winning Grammy. So we got some people in 05.
Got Trav.
Got Travis. Exactly. We got some people in 05 who, you know,
doing big things. Yeah.
So hopefully we get that whole turnout with all of them, and then some of the. I'm looking forward to seeing some of the old teachers, some staff members and stuff. So
is they coming though?
I don't know, but I mean, this would be a good place to try to reach out to some of them if you got, you know, information.
Yeah.
Because some of them, you think about it, boy. The first couple of years, boy, I was not teaching.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure they got some stories to tell, or you know, how they dealt with some of us when we wasn't our best self. Well, I don't know. You was always like a square, so he was always his best self.
Hey,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's what I want you to think, though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, being your best self.
I can't blow my cover, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I was a good guy too, you know. Some days.
You talk to Floyd?
Nah, I haven't talked to Coach Floyd, but I will talk to him.
You'll bring your boy out there, man.
I bring my boy there. Floyd's a good guy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Coach Floyd's a good guy.
All right. Well, hey.
Let's
make it happen.
We'll make it happen.
Let's make it happen, man. Let's make it a good one, man. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do on Sunday, right, for the brunch. I know we got Friday and Saturday. We got that all planned out for the reunion.
Sunday, everybody come over here, man. We hang out, man.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. We're going to figure it out because right now we can't say what we want to say because we don't know what it's looking like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're going to hold off on that one. Ain't a lot of confidence in that right now.
Yeah, man. But like I said, that concludes us, man. We definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in again, like y'all always do. So we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all go in here and comment on some of this stuff. Tell me how good I'm doing and how good I'm looking, because I know all of that is true. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't agree with
I
that?
don't know what you're talking about.
Bro, you supposed to be. This is what I'm talking about. You supposed to be like, yeah, I know my boy right. You absolutely. I would back you up.
Hey, I'm gonna leave that to the fans, bro.
That's crazy.
Hey, the fans gotta speak. They speak louder than I do. You know what I'm saying? I might be a little biased. You know what I'm talking about?
You ain't biased at all. That's the problem. That's the problem.
Hey,
I'm looking for biasness,
hey,
and I ain't got none.
yeah, dog. I'm gonna stay up out of that, though.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Episode 51, man. Randy Johnson, Brian Cox episode in the books, man.
The block is hot.